Good morning. Hello. Sorry I'm running so late today. It was a day of just like technical malfunctions and restarts but I guess we're here now. So I'm glad. I hope everyone's having a good one. And let's get Guanyin's candle. Let's start by lighting it. Guanyin of the six time periods. So I think we had this one before. Standing on a hill. This is maybe not, but I can't remember. There we go. So you can see there and here and here. Standing on a hill, Guanyin holds a sutra scroll. Yeah, this is Guanyin of the six times, I remember. Her right hand is in the gesture of granting a wish. The palm faces forward and fingers point down. According to ancient Indian and Chinese cosmology, day and night can be subdivided into 6 double hours each. Guanyin of the 6 time periods protects us at all times of day and night. Observations and studies of the cosmic cycles are as old as humanity. People have researched these rhythms in order to make use of their powers. Whether farmer or business person, everyone wants to know which moment is auspicious for a certain activity. In Asia, various systems serve this purpose. According to an ancient Asian tradition, there are 6 goddesses of time, each of them ruling a powerful period, such as sunrise or sunset. Chinese astrology uses the system of the double hours for day and night, attributing special elements and zodiac signs and thus specific qualities to them. Guanyin knows and respects the time cycles of this world, but ultimately transcends them because she acts from the realm of eternity. And here's from the Lotus Sutra, chapter 25. She is endowed with transcendental powers and widely practices the expedient means of wisdom. Throughout the lands in the 10 directions, there is no region where she does not manifest herself. Get in touch with Guanyin of the 6 time periods if you want to find an auspicious time for an important event. Be aware that you are always able to tap into her energy. So something about our timing today is important. And let's get a little further look with one of the cards from the Guanyin Oracle by Alana Fairchild with art by Zheng Hao. Dynasty of the Divine Mother is our card today. Dynasty of the Divine Mother. I love this card. Number 8. The only wish of Divine Mother Goddess Guanyin is that all beings be spiritually free. The Divine Goddess calls us to realize our true nature, to fall in love with our own divinity. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps. Each one is as a drop of water that forms a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within us. An ocean that washes away fear, separation and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within. Let it shine each day. Sometimes we imagine enlightened beings to be another species, yet there is a saying that goes, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. Enlightenment is made manifest through the small actions we take each day. Sometimes the smallest action can feel like an enormous leap, and yet when that action is taken, we realize that the journey into peace is something we can choose to take at any moment. The dynasty of the Divine Mother is her spiritual legacy, her endless compassion for humans and our suffering, and her intent to lift humanity out of ignorance into peace. This shines through many goddesses like Guanyin, Green Tara, or Matsu. This oracle indicates that your spiritual legacy is important on this planet. You are a channel for the dynasty of the Divine Mother, for the enlightenment of all beings. We can contribute to the Divine Mother's dynasty through our choices and creations, from inner thoughts we hold to the projects we do, to where we invest our time, energy, and money. These become part of the spiritual legacy we pass on for generations to come. I love this card because it really speaks to the fact that um, enlightenment is inherently part of our nature. We are already born enlightened. It's not like it's something you become that's different from who you already are. Rather, enlightenment is within each of us. And as we kind of go through life and do our practices and refine our viewpoints, it's like we're peeling off layers of what is not enlightenment so that that light can shine, almost as if that light is just already within and has like layers and layers and layers of burlap wrapped around it. And with each refinement of our practice, we peel off another layer of whatever is obscuring the light. So, all of us fundamentally, from the very beginning of life, have within us inherent Buddha nature. It's just that we can't always perceive that. And in fact, this is where I think the timing comes in. When you really think about it, think about all of the different periods of time or places in which you could have been born in such a way that you would never encounter the Dharma in one lifetime. A lifetime where there's no encountering of the Dharma is a lifetime where there's no awareness of the fundamental Buddha nature that each of us carries within. We might have been born countless times where we then walked through delusion into thinking that there was no hope, no such thing as enlightenment, never knowing about spirituality, practice, the Buddha, anything like that. Think about all the possible times and places we may have been already born where there was no hope whatsoever of connecting with the Dharma. Now think about whatever confluence of magical factors occurred that meant that we were born in this place, in this time, so that we could practice together, study together, grow and learn together, accomplish practice, accomplish recitations together. For those of us doing the million Guanyin mantras together, the goal of the million mantras is that all beings will attain enlightenment as a single assembly. So our karma in doing this act becomes intertwined at a certain level. We will know each other in other lives after this, even if we never knew each other in a lifetime before this, although I would say we have always known each other in lifetime after lifetime in order to be here doing this. There's no other way we would have known to come together. So the Dharma will magnetize us now that we've found it again and again and again, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. I believe the goddess will magnetize us and has been magnetizing us again and again and again in body after body after body, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. We have known this before. So our job isn't to discover goddess spirituality, to discover the Dharma. There's no discovering. It's already in here. We're just here to allow the layers of obscuration to pass away so we can peel these layers off so that we can then experience the deep light of Dharma, of goddess within us that's already there and live it in the world. So we're in a remembering. That's what we're here to do, is to remember together. And being born into this place and this time and coming together and knowing each other, we can remind each other. So we remind each other of various different lifetimes, various different things that we already know, that we've already done together. How amazing is that when you really think about it? So, in case you're worried, will my goals come to pass? Will I find my way? Will I attain enlightenment in this lifetime or any lifetime? Am I doing enough? Am I, in the right place? Trust that if you are feeling the draw to Dharma, to goddess spirituality, then you're in the right place because your spirit is calling you to what it already knows. And your spirit will continue to call you to what it already knows. Will you answer is the question. So today, let's answer. Whatever call of goddess comes in, we're going to answer. Whether that's to do our priestess homework or to complete a task, to connect, to reach out to someone, to contact somebody that we haven't thought about in a long time, to pick up a book, whatever it is, let's answer the call today so that we are able to access whatever the tools our spirit is asking for that will help us to remove yet another layer of obscuration that has us in the dark thinking that we are not divine. So that's our short bit for today, if that's what you were here for. And now let's do our practice. It's perfect time to do our practice. 3 prostrations before the shrine. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention. A person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. And yesterday, the wider magical community that I'm involved with online was shocked and saddened by the death of Hoodoo Sen Moise, or Moise, I think is how it's said. I've seen his name written. I haven't really heard it spoken. His name was Kirk, and he was very beloved. A lot of people were posting yesterday about how sad they were, how much they're going to miss him. Several of my friends in the New Orleans community are just gutted by this. So let's just hold a little light in our hearts for him, for the journey of his spirit, and for all those who are grieving now. And let's recite the Four Immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. And let's make our offerings. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering to Guanyin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Omahum. 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 Omahum, 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 Om Ahum. Reverently I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guanyin, remain until the end of samsaric existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations of Namo Guanyin Pusa, calling out to the one who is always there for us when we call, anytime. Namo Guanyin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanyin Pusa. Namo Guanyin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanyin Pusa. Namo Guanyin Pusa, Namo Guanyin Pusa, Namo Guanyin Pusa, Namo Guanyin Pusa. Namo Guanyin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanyin Pusa. Namo Guanyin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanyin Pusa. Namo Guanyin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanyin Pusa. Namo Guanyin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanyin Pusa. Namo Guanyin Pusa, Namo Guanyin Pusa, Namo Guanyin Pusa, Namo Guanyin Pusa, Namo Guanyin Pusa. Namo Guanyin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanyin Pusa. And our prayer to Yeshet Sogyo by Jamyang Kensei Choki Lodro. Ying Chutaki Somo Karchansa, Disum Kunchiam Pema Junye Ki, Sangso Dipo De Chen Sogyamar, Sowa Dibso Chuktun Nudrup So. Mother of space, foremost of Dakinis, Lady Karchansa, gatherer of the secret treasury of Padmakara, knower of all past, present, and future, Mother Sogil, great bliss queen, to you we pray, grant us cities, ordinary and supreme. Ying Chukdaki Somo Karchansa, Dusum Kunchimpema Junye Ki, Sangso Tipo Dechen So Gyalmar, Sowa Debso Chukten Nudrup So. Excuse me, I have a terrible scratchy throat today. Om Mani Padme Hum, 108 times. There's something here in my mala where there's some beads that are. Where is this little spot? Where it feels like maybe it got twisted. Okay. All right, I think I got it. Om Mani Padme Hum, sending out light to all grieving hearts, as we've done 1,000 times in 1,000 lives before. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshe Wangmo. Om Sosti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss, Yeshe Wangmo, be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxin Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, a bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher. And wishing everyone a great day. And I hope that perfect moments arise today in which you have that opportunity to be aware of just how lucky you are, how lucky we all are to have found the Dharma in this lifetime. Be back tomorrow.